Little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Lunging try, but it falls.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Cal Raleigh in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Checks over to first, back safely. Arozarena gets his lead at first, nobody out. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of singles back to back. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag out. And now it's Josh Naylor. Golden opportunity right here. That is upstairs for ball 1. Base hit. 1 run is in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Eugenio Suarez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that one fouled off. And there's 2 down. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Nice grab. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
To the right side. 1 up, 1 down. And now it's going to be Mickey Moniak. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Moniak measures 6 feet 2 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. This one in the air right field. Robles hauls it in, 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-1. 2 down, bases empty. Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the out.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall. Base is empty with 2 away. Next to hit for the Rockies is Ezequiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the DH, Dominic Canzone. Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And that gets down for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Fly ball down the line. Moniak on the move. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Brenton Doyle. Gilbert back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Colorado's DH. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
1 down, base is empty. This one lifted in the air, left field. Arozarena on his horse. And there's 2 away. Stepping in, Kyle Karros. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Denver, here's the power hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that misses. And that is ball one. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes the 0-1. That one carrying. Bangs off the wall. Coming home. He scores to tie it up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Suarez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Here's a 1-2. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. It's 5-3. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners. That misses. Ball one. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. And now Dominic Canzone. Ball one, no strikes.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
He swings and fouls one off. Karros hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. And the batter now, Adael Amador. Inside, just missed.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Rockies.
So in now for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. He's 0 for 1. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And a big swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Now he steps off to reset. Caught him looking for the K. Back here at Coors Field, out of the fourth, right, here's Victor Robles.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Struck him out looking. And the batter now, J.P. Crawford.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. This one smashed down the right field line. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Randy Arozarena will hit next. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
No, foul ball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 7-3. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. He's 2 for 2. This one in the dirt to second for 1, and it's over his head. And a base hit. And out to aboard.
The first baseman, number 12, Josh.
Here's Josh Naylor.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 44, Jimmy Herget.
2 on, 1 out. And that one is downstairs. 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Slides for the stop. There's 1. In there. He's safe. Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's already homered in this game. That clips a corner. 2 outs and a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Smash to the left side. Sends it to Tolia. That ends the inning, and they limit. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Jordan
The
Beck.
left fielder, Jordan
Beck, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Raleigh collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Michael Tolia.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. The Mariners leading by 5. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The shortstop takes the ball. Way inside, and that hit him.
First base.
And now Brenton Doyle flied to right his first time.
Doyle.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And the count even at 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of this.
Oh, that's a strikeout. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. Herget back to work. Strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the 5th.
He was all over that one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they add a couple more. It's 10-3.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. 1 for 2. On the ground to third. Tosses across to first. 1 away here in the 5th. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Ball 1 low. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped in the air. Left field. puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Gets him to chase after that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
A dive, he's got it. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. 2 outs, runner at first. And now the big-time power threat, Cal Raleigh. And a foul ball. Arozarena off of first with 2 away. Inside, just missed. Arozarena on the move. Cut on and missed. No throw, he's in there safely. Good job to fight that one off. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next pitch is inside. Full count now. And a base hit right there. Arozarena flies around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. So a man at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners.
Antonio Senzatella.
And now 2-0. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. The relay. He's in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Now a chance for Josh Naylor. That one ripped right center field. And it hits the fence. And in there with a double off the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In the dirt. High chopper to third.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco, 1 for 3. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Jorge Polanco goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 16-3.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Digging in, Dominic Canzone off the mark there, and that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line. Moniak makes the play, and it's out number 3. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played,
0-1.
how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45. I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Out number 2. Next to hit for the Rockies, Adael Amador. That one
ball
off
one.
the mark, and that is ball 1. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Athletics. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
Your Athletics.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound in this one, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that is out of play.
Ball.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The next offering misses. Full count now.
Full count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And here comes Bellinger.
Ball one there. Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Play was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Grisham leads off first with one away. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1.
Swings through the sweeper.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and our pitcher tonight, number 31.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Leading off, Lawrence
Leading
Butler.
off for the A's, the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good
1-1.
take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's in the
2-1.
dirt. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's filled up.
Count's full.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one misses.
Take your baseball,
So a
Ford.
leadoff walk.
What a battle.
Batting
It's not always
second.
easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Over to first, and he's safe. Now here is Brent Rooker.
Ball.
Up and in, 1-0. And another ball. And a slider in there for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Runner takes off, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second.
Ball.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Goes to second, and he's picked off. To second, and he's out. One away with a runner at third. And it remains 2-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ball.
Next one misses, and the count is filled up. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Comes through with the RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Tyler Soderstrom, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
Left field, Bellinger in a full sprint, and he makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Shea Langoliers at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Grisham sizes this one up. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Just missed. Chisholm, a former All-Star, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Bahamas. Just missed. That's out.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 28.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Slides, but it gets by him. Around second is Jazz. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Paul Goldschmidt swings through it for strike one. That's off the mark, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top of the second.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
To short, could be 2. Here's Geloff for 1. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that one hit to first. And that goes foul.
1-2.
In the dirt. Severino kick steals.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. Severino. That one not close. And the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Volpe around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Man at second. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pickoff move to second. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And we're back. The batter will be the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Jacob Wilson.
That clips the corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog,
0-2.
and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Kicks and fires. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Wells down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Now it's going to be Zach Geloff. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
One out, bases empty.
One and one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone. Since you're
Runner on the move. Got him swinging. Throw to second. Save. Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark. And he blows that one by him at 100.
No ball.
Geloff
One strike.
at second with two down.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. And a swing and a miss there.
I think he was sitting off
1 and
speed
2
there.
The count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Severino back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay throw. The tag, and he's trying for three. It's Aaron Judge now. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third, and that's just foul. Judge rips that one. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Up next for the Yankees.
One out, runner at second. Cody Bellinger, the next to hit. Pitch misses there. Ball one. Up the middle. Whips it to first. And Bellinger is out. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He's 0 for 1. Not even close there. And that's ball one. And that's a strike. Not close with that one. And it's 2-1. That's a little bit low.
3-1.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back to the top of the order now. And here is Lawrence Butler. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Just missed.
One ball, no strikes.
There's the strike.
One ball, one strike. Nope, ball. Two balls, one strike.
That one
Full
missed.
count.
Makes the catch. One down.
Now
Brent Rooker
the
digs in
designated
now.
hitter.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Hauls it in for the out. The throw in. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. The relay to third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That one not close. Ball one.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. It's 3-2.
sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
Paul Goldschmidt now. He hit into a double play his first time up. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
That's inside.
Ball.
Got him swinging. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Clark. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Doubled his first time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Butler. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Stepping in the long ball threat, Shea Langoliers. That one at triple digits.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That misses the zone, and a count even 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. That one way outside. 2-2. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The batter, number 5.
Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch in the dirt. 1-0. Chisholm on to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Now
next up for the A's, Zach Gelof. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Two down, nobody on. And that is that. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. There's a strike.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And a foul ball. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Clark in position. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one is inside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Man at first. 45. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. There's a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
Bellinger goes. Swing and a miss. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Brett Harris.
The third baseman, Brett Harris.
Grisham sprinting for this one. And it's caught for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Clark, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1.
And there's a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that gets down for a base hit. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for two. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Tying run in scoring position, last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
And that is downstairs. And it's 2-1. Next offering is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2. Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Pickoff throw. Clark back on a dive.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Dives and he can't hang on. The throw is still in time, and they end up with 2 in scoring position after the out at first base. Nick Kurtz will hit next. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
1-2.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball.
Line drive. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 1 for 2.
Chisholm Jr.
Foul ball there. That one ripped. Back there. And boom goes the dynamite. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark. Here's
the catcher,
Now
Austin
pitching
Wells.
for the Athletics.
He's already homered in this game.
Justin Turner.
That one opts against the fence.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. The 1-0. Strike 1. Wells on at first. Nobody out. Just missed. Soderstrom on the move. And there's one away. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
0-2.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Tyler Soderstrom. Leiter back to work. And that skips in the dirt.
You know, these Athletics looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Langoliers in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. And another ball.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Just missed.
3-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The Athletics down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. 0 for 2 in this one.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Squeezes it. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's Trent Grisham. Inside, and it's 1-0. In there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Hammered, base hit. And a good start to the inning. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. There's the strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run shot. It's 6-2.
There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-2.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's Stanton now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
That clips the zone, and that is strike one. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Butler calls it in, and there's one away. And now, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one.
Second baseman, Jazz.
And
Chisholm
first offering
Jr.
is fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's out to center field. He makes the grab, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
There's a swing and a drive. Butler going back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
The second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Way high there. Ball 1. And a breaking ball misses outside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Loizaga fires. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away. Now the third baseman, Brett Harris.
The third baseman, Brett Harris.
Judge cutting across. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Denzel Clark up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On the ground, right side. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
The right fielder, number 4.
So up next, Lawrence Butler. He's 0 for 1. Goldie. They take the force out, and that is that. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Goldschmidt.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swung on, belted. Raging back towards the wall. On the warning track and hauls it in. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off. Hard hit right side to first, and that is the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Brent Rooker.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 41, Tim Hill.
That misses.
That's a ball.
And that is ball 1. Hill, a 6'4" lefty. He features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage
Now
counts where
batting,
batting
the
averages
first
are
baseman.
just so much
Yeah.
higher. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hurts stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Rooker, the base runner at first with 1 out. This one in the dirt. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they got him.
Tag.
Liner, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long
Now
through it.
batting,
And that's a
catcher.
great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line
0-1.
drive into center field.
That's a hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits
Now
for this
batting,
team. Pitch was on the
shortstop,
outside,
Jacob.
didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to
Now
find a
pitching
hole.
for New York,
No way he hits it that well
Number
if he hooks
38.
around the baseball there.
Devin Williams.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Up the middle. And a base hit knocks in a run. Throw into third. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a big swing and a miss.
There, he can move the ball around,
No ball,
add and
2
subtract, get some weak contact.
Runners on the move. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Now it's Trent Grisham
Leading
to
off
the
for
plate.
Yankees, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Sterner back to work. That one fouled off. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Butler on his way over. Nabs it. And there's 1 down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's got the power but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball one. Center field. Clark has this one sized up. Corrals it, and there's two away. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And foul ball. 2 outs. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He circles the bases. It's 9-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is Jack.
Now pitching for the A's, number 49.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses. 2-1.
2-1.
And strike 2.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
0-2.
Man on second, 2 down. And he chases that one. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Here's the third baseman, Brett. Harris.
Now
0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Number 53, David Bednar.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So digging in, Denzel Clark. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The right fielder, number 4.
So it's their last chance in this one. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial.
Chisholm. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Athletics. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Please welcome your Athletics.
Just about set to go now. And today's starter, Luis Severino. How about a report on him, Chris?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
All right, ready to get underway.
India.
Now at the plate, Jonathan India. And that is out of play. On the outside corner, and that's strike 2.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one's in there. Strike 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
And there's the ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9.
And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
and now it's Salvador
13,
Perez to the plate.
Perez.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, and the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. Pitching in our game today, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Lawrence Butler leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So now here's the DH, Brent Rooker. On the ground to the left. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. This is J.J. Bleday. Right through there for a strike. And ball 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Lucas Erceg getting loose out there. Harvey getting loose as well. And a pitch. Hard hit left side. Witt over to first.
He's out.
2 gone.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
And time now to check out the A's lineup.
Here.
a chance for Shea Langoliers. Hit high in the air. There it goes. Cena. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boone. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Next up for the A's, Tyler Soderstrom. Curveball over for a called strike. The 0-1. In the air, left field, down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. As the A's are on top, Major League Baseball is on the show.
I was starving at the bottom, needed food. Make a move, make a move, make a move. Make a move, make a move, make a move.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Michael Massey.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Severino, a righty that throws with power, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. One out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. The throw to first, and Renfroe is retired.
That is 7. The left fielder, number 1,
MJ Melendez steps in for the Royals. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 1-2. Way high.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Gets it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Ready for the pity petty. I'm pretty ready. Place your bet on a vet. The 3-man threat. What you see is what you get.
Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
And now, please welcome your
First pitch coming your way next.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
So just about set now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings. Corbin Burnes.
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
All right, ready to go here. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Xavier Edwards.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. That one ripped right center field. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch misses. Edwards leads off second with nobody out. And that misses. Now 2-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. A.J. Puck, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Ginkel, the right-hander, also getting loose. Man at second.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jesus Sanchez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ripped down the line, way back there. It's got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Gurriel under it. Brings it in. One away.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 7.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Sanchez.
And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Jonah Bride.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
First and third, 1 down. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
And now for the Marlins, Matt Mervis. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Marte throws to first in time. That ends the frame. Marlins strand a pair, and now Arizona gets its first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chase Field, and getting the start for Miami, Sandy Alcantara. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. That's outside. And the count 1-2. And that's outside. Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Ketel Marte. In there at the knees. Strike one. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. One out, base is empty. Next pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's down and away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And now it's filled up.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Outside with a breaking ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Gurriel. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down.
And that's downstairs and outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner on first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy. Foul ball. Gurriel, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fought off foul.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Caught! Good thing, too, he was out of space. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. A.J. Puck
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
So digging in, Griffin Conine.
The left fielder, Griffin Conine.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 up, 1 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Now here's the Marlins DH, Davison De Los Santos. And fouled off. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the catch for the second out.
Batting it, the center fielder, number 28.
Marlins making a move for a pinch hitter. Derek Hill.
Number 3.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Fortes. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
And he deals. And a count 1-2. 2 outs. Way outside. Now 2-2.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
He's got it, and that's
Popsicle, outshine all these, no obstacle. Country than Kool-Aid and bags of hot pickle. She gon'
We're here in Seattle. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ground ball to the right side. Moore. One up, one down. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays.
Wow.
Lau at the plate.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. One down, base is empty. Ball one there. And now the count is even. One out, base is empty. On the ground, and that's just foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finished finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at-bat.
So up next, Junior Caminero. And first offering is fouled off. That's in there. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Off the plate, ball 1. That one missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2 outs. That one misses, and it's 3-0. Danny Jansen in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. There's a strike. 3-1. Caminero off of first with 2 away. Next offering is fouled back.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Back in Seattle, and starting in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Here's Victor Robles.
Leading up.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
And a foul ball. And there's a ball. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift.
2-2.
Next offering upstairs. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Batting third, the
Now
catcher,
the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Raleigh.
Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Out to short. Fires over to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. Scoreless after one. Second inning set to go. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Gilbert back to work. And that one fouled off. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Action in the pen down there. Andres Munoz up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
1-2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's downstairs.
No, that's low. Ball.
And the count is even 2-2.
You know, we used to say, if you're scared, get a dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Batting fifth,
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Headed down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. To third. Polanco tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. That one's in there, and that's strike one.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Popped up right side. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Coming up on the first pitch and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
At the plate, Jonathan India. Fastball in for a strike, and we're underway here this afternoon. The line to kick the pitch. Strike two.
He doesn't get a knock right here. That pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that squirts through.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
One down. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boone. When you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there, it's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those guys.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Runner at second here, one gone. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike two. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Out to short. Seager sends it across to first, and they get the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Big challenge for them today as they take on a pitcher who brings electric stuff and really racks up the strikeouts.
Yeah, and it's all about making good contact against a pitcher like this. You're not going to get very many pitches to hit in an at-bat, maybe even in a game. So you got to be ready, zoned in the spot where you think you've got the best chance, and jump all over it. Might be the first pitch in the at-bat, so you better walk up there ready from the jump. If they can make early, consistent contact.
And that is that. So one hit is all they get. Now the Rangers will get their first crack. We're scoreless. Back at Globe Life Field. On the hill here today, Seth Lugo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Tap foul at the plate. And that's outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On a line out towards center. Isbell makes the grab, and there's one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup.
Shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now it's Corey Seager. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
The 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
1-1.
One out, base is empty. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And that's down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Next to hit, Wyatt Langford. Fastball for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
A swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Jock Peterson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Seager off of first with 2 away. Upstairs, ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Peterson just got a piece of it. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a base hit up the middle. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Adolis.
And now here is Adolis Garcia. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Late swing fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next pitch is outside. Grounds one to short. Witt. They get the force. Third out, and that ends the frame. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2 from Arlington coming up with no score. Top of the second, and to the plate for Kansas City, Michael Massey. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Chris Martin, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Webb getting cranked up as well. Next offering upstairs. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty's his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. That one lifted to left. Makes the catch, one down.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. No score here in the second. And here's a slow roller. Simeon. And Renfroe is retired.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Melendez jumps out of the way, a ball one.
No strike.
2 out, space is empty. DeGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010. Young tosses the first, out number 3. Welcome to the desert and inside Chase Field in Phoenix. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Arizona Diamondbacks. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Corbin Burnes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That one down the line. Steps on first for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. So digging in, Elly De La Cruz. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the air to left center, Gurriel makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Matt McLain getting ready to hit. And downstairs.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo on to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Reds down in order. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at bat. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in the desert, today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
go to the bottom of the first.
And
now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Green, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup.
Marte.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Candelario snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
In the air, center field. Friedel sizing this one up. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. And the batter now, Tyler Stevenson. Burns back to work. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Starts him off with the breaking ball, which isn't surprising. They're trying to keep him off balance, but he's been known to connect on the breaking stuff too.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Then there's one down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Out to short. Toss to Naylor. Just got him on that one.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Foul ball there. And that's too high. Next offering is in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side.
gold bars to a gunfight. I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been high since the Cold War.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And now here's the starter for San Francisco, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Tommy Edman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here comes Tommy Edman. That misses. 1-0. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski brings it in with a nice running grab. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at second. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Missed with a changeup. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out and a runner at second. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and they're still one away.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners are at the corners, one away. On the ground, could be two. Slings to second, over to first, safe.
That is it. The catcher.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First-round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Runner takes off. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Giants nothing. Back here at Oracle Park. And today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
Jung-Hoo Lee at the plate now, and that's inside. Line drive, that's a base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball on the bat. It's something to improve.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Runner at first with no outs here.
Ball inside.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the Giants lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Willie Adames, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lunging, but it gets down. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
That's a ball.
And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Ground ball left side, could be two. Zips it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So here's Wade now.
The first base.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Outside, ball one. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. And they lead it. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Elliot Ramos stands in now, looks at that one inside. Ramos, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The pitch. That one fouled hard the other way. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Edman going back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Rogers.
Number 71.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Tyler.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer of the staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. Doval also throwing. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. They get the out on Muncy.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, number 44,
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Out to center. Lee under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an
Batting
excellent
the
pace.
designated hitter, Michael.
The batter will be
Conforto.
Michael Conforto. Up the middle, and that one handled. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me if I slip, I slide. Don't trip.
Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, we've got baseball on the show. The Atlanta Braves going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound now, Herman Marquez.
Well, the big thing is that the way he holds his curveball, it's more of a knuckle curve. And because of that, it's less predictable in terms of the break for the hitter. That makes it that much harder to hit this guy.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
A little bit low. And we're underway in Denver.
First pitch, 106.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Profar now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Tosses to first, 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
First activity in the bullpen for the Rockies, Seth Halverson. The rookie right-hander is getting loose. Peralta, the lefty, warming up as well. And the slider just misses.
He hasn't wanted the challenge of both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Man at first, one away. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Here comes Riley. Head first slide, and he's safe. And they lead by 2.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
They hand the
Rockies,
ball over to a new arm, Justin Lawrence.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. And takes low for ball 1. Man at second. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to Tolia. Ozuna is out.
batting fifth, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Braves 2 and the Rockies coming up. Back here at Coors Field, and starting this one, Chris Sale.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Rips one to right. Kelnick makes the grab, one away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies.
Ryan.
It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Ryan McMahon in now, takes ball one off the plate. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Ezekiel.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, and now the catcher comes up to him. Sean Murphy. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Lawrence back to work. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Out to short. Zips it across, and a quick out, number one.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Jared.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Lawrence, a 6'3" righty, 215 pounds, and he was born in Panama. That one outside. Ball one. Here's a rocket out to left. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for three. The relay throw. And he boots it.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Orlando Arcia. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Runner on at third, one gone. Slapped foul.
Two balls, two strikes.
That's to third. Over to first. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
So the lineup flips over. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. Walked his first time. And there's a foul ball. Ripped to short, on the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
But odd as it may be, without my 1 and 2, where would there be? My 3 makes parts of me, and that's the magic number.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. And pitching in this game, Hunter Green.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
The shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Right down to shoot, and away we go this afternoon.
First pitch, 107.
And that one is lifted in the air. Touches down, that's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
No ball, 1 strike.
Wynn gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. And here it comes. That one to first. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. Throws it away. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Batting third, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it. There's 1, and that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a foul out of play.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan up and throwing for Terry Francona. Rogers warming up as well. And Nato is set down on strikes.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here in Cincinnati. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, Sonny Gray. What do you got on him, Chris?
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
Center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fouled off to the right. Next one in the dirt. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two now. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Next offering upstairs. Missed inside with the curve.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Line drive, base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So up next, Matt McClain. Double play ball to second. Oh, a great flip. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Tyler.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And now Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the first run of the game as the Reds take the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
So 2 down and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And that's through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
2 outs. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 to count. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Scott drops steps, heads back on it. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one close, ruled a ball. Going to count 1-2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That one missed. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Stays alive. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He powers that one out of here. It's 1-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Hunter Green done for the day, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Emilio
Reds.
Pagan takes over on the
Number
mound.
15, Emilio Pagan.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters frozen for strike 3. Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. And the first offering is not close. One out, base is empty. Fought off foul. And he swings over the top there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two now. Just misses there.
That's a really good take.
Ivan Herrera in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. And now it's Ivan Herrera. And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Now
No,
1-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
1-1.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Tampa Bay Rays.
And now,
First
please
pitch
welcome
coming your way next.
your Tampa Bay Rays.
About to get started here, and on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Shane McClanahan. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his
Leading
starts.
off the
He
afternoon
knows how to
for
command the
Houston,
mound.
the
His
second
stuff is
baseman,
good,
Jose
and sometimes it's even better than
Altuve.
good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Jose Altuve, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 106.
Second pitch of the game, it was a good one, but doesn't get the strike call. We'll see how this umpire zone shapes up today.
Fastball for a strike. That one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's inside. Line drive to short and caught. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Isaac Paredes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
That's off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
One and two.
2 outs, base is empty. That one out to right. Low settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back now in Tampa Bay. And today's starting pitcher, Framber Valdez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from 1 knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Just missed. Valdez, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence